Welcome to the Eduonics course, Website Design with CSS. This is going to be a project-based course, and we're going to focus on CSS, HTML, and a little bit of JavaScript. So what you should know, or at least have some kind of knowledge on for this course, is web design and development core principles. What is a website? What is a web page? What is HTML, CSS? You should know some HTML. We'll be using HTML5, but if you know HTML4 and or XHTML, that's totally fine as well, because we're not going to really be focusing on special HTML5 syntax. We will be using header, footer, and some of the other newer HTML5 tags, but nothing too difficult. And it would really help if you had at least a little knowledge in CSS, how CSS styles are set up, how to link an external style sheet, things like that. So this course contains 10 chapter projects which have HTML, CSS, and minimal JavaScript. There is some jQuery, but nothing too challenging. Each project has 5 to 7 section videos. Each section has its own exercise files. PowerPoint sections also include the PowerPoint document, and each chapter project has 5 to 7 quiz questions. So the topics that we'll be touching on for HTML is the document structure. We'll be using the HTML5 doc type, tag syntax, inline elements, block elements, divs, etc., attributes, classes and IDs, HTML forms and input, lists and tables, and images. Basic CSS topics will include basic syntax, fonts, text headings, colors and backgrounds, margin, padding, alignment and floating, image styling, and styling forms and lists. Advanced CSS topics will include responsive media queries, so we can make our projects look good on mobile devices. Pretty much all of them will be responsive, maybe one or two that's not fully responsive. Fluid layouts, which goes with being responsive. Positioning elements, relative and absolute. CSS transitions for minor animation, and animation and keyframes. We'll talk about the vendor prefixes such as Moz and WebKit for Firefox and Chrome. We'll also be looking into CSS preprocessors, which is a big topic nowadays, and we're going to be looking at two of the most popular, which is Sass and Less. Alright, so these preprocessors allow us to do things like use variables, use conditionals. We can nest elements in CSS, so it's really helpful and also really easy to learn. We'll also be looking at the Bootstrap framework, which is an extremely popular front-end framework. I'm guessing if you have experience with HTML and CSS, then you've probably used it or at least know about it. Alright, so that's the gist of this course. So now we will start.